Moi Maarit.
Hello, Marit. Right, so when we had the idea to build this community clock, we had the issue that we have never built a clock. So we had to start from scratch to learn how to build a clock. Luckily, we have internet and YouTube, so you can find a lot of information online. So that was the first step to educate yourself about how to build a clock. I thought it's very, very complicated, but actually it turns out that it is more easy, especially when you build a big clock. You have more space and it's somehow more easy to build a large clock. Our clock will be 3 meters high, so we have a lot of space and can make larger pieces. So then what was very important to learn the CNC machining. So I had luckily in Aalto University there's a fab lab where you can learn 3D printing, laser cutting, but also CNC machining, and that's what I learned there. And then I bought my own CNC machine to make the wheels for the clock. So that was a big part of the process. And then the rest is just planning and trying, and then some things work and some other doesn't work, and now step by step. And of course we have also the great clock building team here, which always gathers in Kello, which also help a lot with the different stages of the building process. Well, I hope, of course, that the clock is working on that day. So we have still 9 months until the opening. So, but I think we are doing quite well. I think it will work. So that's of course the first hope that our clock functions. But then, of course, I also hope that the work in itself is touching people. That somehow they see meaning in this clock, which derives its value not because it's made from very expensive materials or has very fancy mechanism, but it is built on time donations of valuable moments by people. So I hope people kind of can connect with the moments which other people have donated, and that it touches them. And then another aspect of course is that our hand is this these 12 hours are dedicated to different fragile ecosystems and to endangered species. So nature is always the background for our daily life activity, and that people also kind of learn something about these different aspects of nature in Oulu. Well, Televo answered already very well that there was not such a strong problems which we had to solve. Maybe what I'm mostly concerned in the moment is in the future when the clock has to travel, because it will go on a tour to 6 different places in 26. So that I'm a bit worried how we can pack it and then transport it and build it up, and that has to go very fast, and it shouldn't break the clock. So that is maybe the biggest concern, and that's what I'm working on here, that we have some Vinci to lift up the TVs gently and so on, and there are some issues that the whole structure became a bit more heavy than I thought, so that needs to be solved. But in general there was actually very little disaster so far. Well, of course, I agree what Telever said, but I could add perhaps that I also would like that the people can watch the clock and see the mechanism, because the mechanism is open, it's these beautiful wheels, and that they also have find this structure exciting and see how actually a clock really works. And so on. So that also this element of kind of a bit of wonder of this mechanical object also plays a role. That it's something, what's fascinating as an object. But of course the more important aspect still is these moments which people donated, and that people can connect with those valuable moments of other people.